Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial. In this tutorial, I will go through the M&Ms grading rubric. First of all, I'd love to thank my colleague who created this rubric and formatted it. Now, we are looking for a couple of criteria here, so which you can see on the left-hand side column. So that's are the criteria we are looking for. Then the second column, the A grade. So if you want to achieve A grade, so for your item here, you have to match the requirement in this column below here. Okay, and this is the B grade here and C grade. Then the last column, that's the D grade. Okay, so for the A grade, the first criteria, being able to describe the problem. This part, it is more related to the introduction part of your report. As you have to use your own words to summarize what you are doing and also give really clearly explanation, clarify information. So you can be like a drawing diagram or might be use the other evidence to support you really understand with what you are doing. Then for the second criteria here, this one, document the problem solving process. This part, it is more related to your reflection journal and also the report part in your method. So you have to keep a copy of useful and informative work out done during the task, then annotate it and label it to identify later. Okay, so as you did during the lesson when you recorded your journal, so that's informative working out, during the task, then annotate it and label it to identify it later. Okay, so that's all. As I mentioned before, refers to your reflection journal, and might be also a part of your method. So then the next criteria, which is organizing data or information symmetrically. So this criteria, it is more related to the result and also how the way you organize the data. Results, I mean in your report part, okay, that in the result section. Now, how will you going to organize your data and how will you process those data? Then make it transform them to information. So and also you have to highlight it. Is there any pattern or connections has been made? So like when you use spreadsheets, to analyzing your data, and is there any pattern? What happened if you change the height? If you change the height of a prism by double? So does that mean your volume has been doubled? Okay, so is there any pattern behind that? So that's for the organizing data and the information. Also, of course, you have to mention what tool you have to use to organize your data. So that's probably the spreadsheets. Of course, you can do a screenshot and you only insert that table into your report. Then justify your solution with evidence. So that's the next criteria we are looking for. This part, it is related to the discussion in your report. So basically, you have to explain why their solution is correct. So that means your solution, student's solution, why your solution is correct, and provide the convincing evidence. So this evidence, it probably the mathematical evidence. You can't say, I think it is like this, or from my friend told me it's like this, or my teacher told me it's like this. That doesn't work in a academic report. So you must be use the mathematical calculation including the diagram, okay, or maybe use the examples or the word reasoning. This part it is related to. Have you done any research from the journal articles? Okay, so do not do the research on the internet, then say, oh, I found this on the internet. Internet, that's not a reliable source for academic report. Okay, so you have to find from the academic journal or from some book, then you have to referencing it. Then for the reflection on the project, this part, it is refers to the discussion and conclusion on your report. So you have to describe what was done successfully and what you haven't achieved success, and specify the challenge and how will you going to do it better for next time. So it really doesn't matter for the part you haven't get successful for this time. So as long as you know which part you haven't success, and you have to demonstrate it and explain the reason why you haven't achieved success for this time, and how will you going to do differently for next time. So that's the key idea. Okay, so this assignment is not about like you get the right answer or you haven't got the right answer. Not about that. It's about the process. Collecting the data, analyzing the data, then making those data, transfer them to information, make sense with them, and know the whole process of doing a full mathematical report. Now the last item, so this is to the communicating your work clearly. So this part is refers to your report presentation. So it is more about like have you used the like a third person, like when you write a report, do not really use I did this, I did that. If you really need to use I, okay, so probably change it to we in a professional writing. Okay, so we rather than I. To be avoid, use I think, those kind of things. And also the tense you have been used for your writing. Probably use past tense. That's the best idea. I mean, sometimes in some cases, you might be use present tense. It really depends. You have to make a decision if in that case. And also use formal writing language, the formal report writing language. So like academic writing, okay? That's for the communicating your work clearly, this criteria. So I basically go through the A grade. So if B grade, you can have a read, okay, compare what's the difference A grade with B grade, okay? So any part missing, what's the difference between them? You can figure out the difference. Then C grade and, the D grade. So that's basically all from me for now. Please let me know if any part I wasn't explained clearly, and I'm happy to answer the questions. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.